Hi, it's Serena from highlyrecommendedbooks.com, and I am here today to tell you why I loved and why I highly recommend The Second Sign by Ernest Dempsey. Now, this is his 19th book. It came out in 2020. He has since released the 20th book in this series of Sean Wyatt adventures. All of the Sean Wyatt adventures adhere to the same general formula where, kind of like Clive Cussler, where there is an ancient treasure that has been lost and it is now being sought in the present, is being sought by people who would misuse it or want it for their own personal gain. So in this story, we start out in 53 AD, so about 20 years after the death of Jesus, and a traveler is making his way to a Buddhist monastery in the Himalayas. Now, we don't know who this traveler is, but he's described as being a healer, and truthfully his identity is not important to the story, but he's a healer who's following in the footsteps 20 years before of his friend, who was somebody that he highly regards. He's making this trek to the Buddhist monastery because he has an object with him that he needs to hide to protect the safety of this treasure. And he has to protect it from those who would misuse it, and it's of obviously great import in the Christian universe. So anyway, we fast forward to the present time, and a marine archaeologist has found a shipwreck on the seafloor near Gibraltar. She brings up several artifacts from this shipwreck, one of which is a tablet, so, stone with engravings in it, but the engraving, the writing on it is so deteriorated that she can't read it. And she sends the tablet for examination to the International Archaeology Agency. And the International Archaeology Agency is a foundation created by Tommy Schultz and run by Tommy and his best friend, Sean Wyatt. And these stories are all titled, like this one is The Second Sign, a Sean Wyatt adventure. Sean Wyatt is ex-special ops, one of those guys that if he told you what he did, he'd have to kill you. But he doesn't do that anymore. He just uses his training as somebody in special ops, because when he and Tommy search the globe for these hidden treasures, they often confront people who want to kill them so that they can find the treasures themselves. So luckily for this marine archaeologist, her ship is attacked at a moment when the ship next door is Sean Wyatt's ship. So Sean saves the marine archaeologist, who doesn't have the tablet anymore because, as I said, she's already sent the tablet to Atlanta to the Archaeology Foundation. Tommy and Sean come together and realize that there are some bad people out there who are religious fanatics who want to find the treasure. Now, at least Sean and Tommy don't know what this treasure is, but they do know that these fanatics have come up with a really clever intimidation tool. They keep threatening to kill people if Tommy and Sean don't solve clues and find the treasure. So they set off on this hunt to find the treasure and get it out of the hands of these religious fanatics. Ultimately, the search takes them back up to that Buddhist monastery, and we come full circle, and it's a really fabulous adventure story, and I highly recommend it for anyone who loved Indiana Jones, especially if you loved the third one, which was not the greatest, you will certainly love this one because it's so much better. And it's just a fun story, and with lots of really great, accurate puzzles and clues that you can solve along with Tommy and Sean. So again, you really need to read this. I highly recommend it. Now, don't forget, go on my website, highlyrecommendedbooks.com, because if you do that, you can sign up for my newsletter, and that's the only way you can sign up for my newsletter. Once you've signed up, which it's really just a matter of a few clicks on the computer, once you've done that, you'll be entered into my monthly drawings, which hold some great gifts and prizes. It's all free to you. I'll mail it to you and you'll love it. So anyway, don't forget to sign up. Keep reading and have a great day.